Hello, welcome to morebikes.co.uk. Today we're taking a look at this, the TomTom Bandit action camera. About £300, new on the market in the last 12 months, and one of the most essential bits of kit we use in terms of our testing of motorcycles or just going on some cool holidays. All that aside though, this is a seriously good camera, action camera to have with you when you go out and about. What we particularly like about this is it records up to 4K. It'll only do 4K at 15 frames a second, but still a 4K camera. If you go to 30 frames a second, it's 1080p, which is more than high enough for 99% of people out there with their TVs and stuff. It's just fabulous to use. Very, very simple. It's actually recording now, and I'll turn it off to show you the internals of the camera. So before we do, I'll explain that it's linked right now live to the smartphone app on my phone, and I'll show you that. This is particularly useful, and this is all a bit fiddly, bear with me. This is particularly useful if you mounted this on a motorcycle and you want to check at the angle and what you can see. So if I hold up the app like that, Gaz will tell me when it's in a good position on the camera. Yeah, we're there. Got a thumbs up from Gaz, and I'll show you I've got a thumbs up from Gaz, because you should be able to see that that is Gaz. So there we go. So that's live, being beamed directly to my phone. And as I say, it's just fabulous for mounting on your bike, your helmet, wherever you want to mount it, and then checking that you've got the right angle for what you want to record. Recording is very simple. It's recording right now, and we'll play some of this footage back in to this review so that you can see it. But the way it records is very simple. You just press that button there on the back once, and it'll start recording, and stop is here on the top. As you can see, it's flashing red at the front and the back. Very easy to see, even in full daylight. So you can just look down or check it and you'll see it's recording. It's also got a nice LED screen on top. Very, very easy to navigate. These are the navigation buttons here, up, down, left, right. At the moment it's telling me it's connected to device, connected to my phone. So what I'm going to do is stop it recording. Press the stop button. Loud beep tells you it stopped recording. That's good. And then what we'll do is we'll stop that, because it's tried to connect again, and then I will turn it off. Now it's turned off. That means I can show you the insides. There's a reason for doing this. On this camera I fitted the optional waterproof lens cover. Without it, this camera is submersible to 1 meter underwater, and it's fine. With this, I think you can go to something like 30 meters, something like that. And Gaz will check, and the graphic will pop up now to say yes, that's right, or no, it's 50 meters or something. But very useful, and you can imagine if it can withstand a meter underwater without this, then a heavy shower, torrential rain whilst you're riding your bike, absolutely no problem for this camera. And this is where it gets really clever, because normally you need cables or you need to take a card out to download the footage onto a computer. You don't need to do that with this TomTom Bandit. Because what you do is you just hold the back, you press the little button in there, rotate and pull. The whole thing comes out. That is the camera. As you can see, it's just a case inside there. This is the whole thing. This is the camera here. Now I'll put that down, because on here you can see there's the connectors, there's a USB, and your card is located in there. So your card just slots in as normal. Very easy to get to and from. And that's it. You plug that into a USB port on your computer. So it will just plug in like that, and then you've got full access to your camera. And the great thing is that whilst it's plugged in, it's charging the battery ready for the next time you want it. There are 4 green LEDs here mounted on top of the camera, so you can see how far along you are with the charge. Just makes it so simple. Built in here are GPS, is a GPS system and acceleration meters and all sorts of things. You can access via the app the graphics. So when you play this back, you can call up your speed, your GPS, and it will appear on screen as a graphic. It's like having your own editing suite with fancy graphic system for every time you go out and ride on a motorbike or jump out of the plane or whatever you're doing with it. It's a terrific system to use and very easy. One of the easiest things as well is how to edit virtually on the move. With the app, you shake the camera and you go into the editing mode, and then you can just edit virtually on the hoof. It's one of the best systems I've ever seen. I think this is the future of where we're going with the cameras, this whole sort of solid state virtually, no cables, nothing like that. To reassemble the camera is very easy. You just basically slide it in like that. You line up some buttons on the back, some markers, and then you just slide it and click, and that's it, it's done now. So that's it, a fully sealed unit, totally able to broadcast to your phone. It has its own GPS system in there, and speed accelerometers, which you can call up the graphics for on the footage that you record. And it's £299. We have seen it varying in prices around, so shop around, you might get it for a few quid less, but even at £300 or even a bit more than that, this has definitely got to be on your tick list if you're looking for an action camera. That's the TomTom Bandit action camera. We haven't seen better than this out there at the moment. We'd really recommend it. We're big fans of this. TomTom have really hit the nail on the head as far as this camera goes. That's it for now. Thanks for watching morebikes.co.uk. Stay tuned for plenty more product news.